How you guys doing? Welcome to my live. Tonight is Final Thoughts with Clint Gage. Let me get rid of this real quick. But tonight we're going to be talking about ethics. So we're going to wait for a few people to show up like we normally do, and then we'll get into a discussion about it. For right now, if you're new to the show or new to the channel for that matter, my name is Clint Gage. They call me the Smiling Small Brat. Welcome. How you doing? I'm the founder of the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum. We're a charity that helps everybody, not just one type of person. We help everybody, and we're just getting started, guys. So still waiting on that card in the mail. But once that card comes in, I'll know what to do, guys. Anyway, so back to our show. Another announcement is that my dad has backed out. He's decided not to go through with the interview. And I do apologize for that, guys. Good night, sweetie. That's my niece. But anyway, my dad has decided to not go through with the interview, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. He doesn't always like to be on camera. He doesn't like to display himself. So yeah, he won't be showing himself on camera, guys. I'm sorry. It is what it is. However, my mom still will be doing her interview, and we're actually going to split my mom's interview into 3 parts. One is going to be about her disability. One is going to be, or 2 are going to be about her disabilities, and 1 is going to be about her work in a nonprofit charity. So we're going to see how that plays out. So hopefully that's going to be a good show for you guys. We're 2 minutes in, and so far nobody showed up, but hopefully somebody will. For right now, we're just going to wait. Eventually people going to pop in and say stuff. You guys always do. For those of y'all that are new, please hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the bell icon. I make videos every single day. It's very rarely I don't. Parquet Nile from Brazil. Oh, hi. How you doing? Hola, I think. I don't know how to speak Portuguese, but how you doing there from Brazil? Hola, okay, I got it right. Yeah, please hit the like button, Ken. How you doing, man? We got a friend from Brazil here. I've always wanted to go to Brazil and do the carnival. But now that we've got a few people here, let's start our discussion on ethics, all right? So, what are ethics? First off, ethics are the practices and the guidelines that control one's behaviors and actions. So like, your ethics are what decide right from wrong for you. And that is usually determined by the person, because no offense, but please don't hate me, guys. Hitler thought he was doing right, but he wasn't. Then you got people like George Washington. He did right. He had good ethics, So there's different kinds of ethics too. There's work ethics, there's hospital ethic, there's business ethic. Those are all different kinds of ethics. So every action and everything we do is governed by ethics because they're your moral code. They're literally how you live your life. So ethics is something we practice every day, but we don't realize it. Guys, every time you say, I won't tell a lie, that's practicing ethics. Every time you say that this is who I am, you're practicing ethics. Guys, I'm a very honest person. So that's my work ethic. Not only that, but not my work ethic. That's my moral code. That's my ethics. Be honest, be hospitable. That's why I welcome everybody. That's why I say, if you're new here, please hit the like and subscribe button. We welcome everyone in. You know, wait, we are saying what countries we are from. If you wish to say what country you're from, go right on ahead. I'm from Southeast Texas, but that's all you're gonna get. You know, anyway, uh, so where I was getting at, ethics, they govern everything. There's even a code of business ethics that CEOs and board members and stuff like that, they have to follow by, guys. The HIPAA Act is a form of ethics. Um, we practice it every day. We just don't realize it. What we need to do is practice good ethics, because there's some people that like to idolize crime, that like to idolize, selling drugs and doing stuff like that. Hi, baby. How you doing, my Jin Jin? For all of those of you who are new, Jin Jin is my girlfriend. So if you hear me say hi, baby, or I love you, baby, or something like that, I'm talking to Jin Jin. All right. But anyhow, guys, so yeah, good ethics is one thing, bad ethics are another. And when you've got somebody who glorifies bad behavior and bad ethics, you're going to have generations that look up to that person, no matter who they are. I've seen old men that didn't even have grandkids, that kids from the block idolized, and it was just because he was an old school G, but he lived completely alone, and he'd be the first one to tell you, don't get into this line of work, but kids idolized him. So these rap artists and these singers that we have nowadays that are glorifying crime, that are glorifying, being a gangster, that are glorifying drugs and partying in the worst way possible. These are teaching bad ethics, guys. These aren't good things for our kids to be around or to hear. These are things that we need to pay attention to. There's very few old school songs left that kids still listen to that teach good ethics. I remember when I was a kid, there was a song that came out that said, "What would you do?" And that title meant a lot, because the song said, what would you do if your son was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he was hungry, and all you could do was sleep with a man for a little bit of money because his daddy's gone? So there's people that live that kind of life, guys, and they usually have some great work ethic, and they usually are some good people, but they're so badly hurt that they have walls up. And it's because most people have bad ethics nowadays, unfortunately. Even people in my generation, I'm not singling any generation out. There are a lot of people out there with bad ethics, and they preach those bad ethics like they're something good, and that's nothing that anybody wants to hear. Quite frankly, most people would want to just take and, live their life their way and not be bothered, but sometimes you need to take action, like what I am asking my knights to do, small acts of kindness, spread joy and love across the world again. What's up, Danielle? Hi, my Jen. I guess you didn't hear me earlier, but hi, baby. Anyway, guys, so ethics, bad ethics. I know Hollywood has been promoting it a lot lately, because believe it or not, this movie John Wick, everybody loves it, right? You're promoting being an assassin. The guy is literally a bad guy fighting other bad guys. There's nothing good about the man, not the character, at least. The show is great, but other than that, it's still a show about an assassin killing other assassins, and we let kids look up to that as a hero, guys. That's not a hero. You want to show them a hero, go show them X-Men 93. You want to show them a hero, go show them He-Man, go show them G.I. Joe. Show them those shows. Those are heroes, guys. They had good ethics. They taught good morals. but we've got so many shows nowadays that are just what? You step back as an adult and you're like, what? What did that character just say? And you freak out because your kids are watching this kind of stuff, and you don't want them learning bad ethics. You want them learning good ethics. You want them learning wisdom. You want them learning knowledge. You want them learning understanding. You want them learning peace and sharing, not how to be a spoiled brat, and there's a lot of shows nowadays that show that. There's a lot of people nowadays that preach being a brat. There's a lot of like Avril Lavigne, I'm a MF and princess, So you think you're a princess. Whoop-de-doo. Somebody eventually is going to treat you as such, because I treat my Jin Jin like a goddess because she is my goddess, to me. But, that doesn't mean the rest of the world has to treat you as such. Guys, we're getting to a point of bad ethics where women are willing to try to claim grape for their boyfriend not giving them a Wi-Fi password. And if you don't believe me, look up Miss Chloe Roma's shorts. You'll find her. There's also, people that are, hey, Pat, how you doing, man? There's also people that are talking about, drugs and alcohol. And we're letting our kids listen to this music. That what happened to kids songs. I remember growing up, we had kids bands, Skidamarinky Dinky Dink, those guys. And you just don't see those anymore. Last I saw was Trout Fishing in America. And that guy, he's got some songs. But check him out. He's on YouTube too. Trout Fishing in America. He's good kid content. Good kid content. Blah. I can't talk. But now we're gonna get on to good ethics, guys. And good ethics are teaching your kids to share, teaching helping you to understand a new religion, helping you to understand a new culture. Those are good ethics. Showing up to work on time, doing what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it, or at least keeping people updated as to what's going on. Because if you say you're going to buy something from somebody and you make agreements on payments and you sign paperwork for those payments, you make those payments on time. That's good ethic. You show up to work on time. Your boss says, hey, look, we need somebody to stay overtime. You raise your hand and you stay. That's good work ethic. Especially considering that he might give you some extra time off to spend with your family. And now you've got an extra bit of money to spend. So who knows? You might be able to get some extra vacation time. But guys, there's always ways to look at good ethics. And there's always ways to improve on those ethics. We've lost the practice of good ethics. We look more towards our celebrities for leadership. We look more towards our football players and our sports stars for leadership, when we need to be looking towards our veterans. We need to be looking towards our first responders. We need to be looking towards our teachers, our professors, the people who shape and mold the next generation, and the people who keep us safe, our police officers. Those are real American heroes, in my opinion. So you can throw a ball and you can run from one side of the goal to the other. Whoop-de-doo, man. This guy's out here with a bulletproof vest on, making sure you're safe. This guy's out here carrying hundreds of pounds worth of medical equipment to make sure you're alive. This firefighter over here is wearing a suit so hot that even in negative-degree weather, he's sweating. Why? To save your life. Guys, these are people with great ethics. These are heroes. These are people we need our children to idolize. You know, Bob the Builder was a good cartoon for kids to watch because it taught them to look up to construction workers, guys. They build our country. You know, those are American heroes. You know, farmers, they feed us. So these are guys that wake up every morning and do the same thankless job every single day. And the only person that might shake their hand is the company they exchange goods with. You know, so nobody thanks them. I'm here to thank the farmers of America. I'm here to tell you, good job. Thank you for feeding not only us, but part of the world. You know, you guys are amazing. Keep it up. And, you know, yeah, doggy. No, you're all good, doggy. You know, sometimes people have to come in and out, man. But, what's up, my Jin Jin? What you want, my love? I see you. But anyhow, guys, you're happy now? I'm glad to see you're happy. But anyhow, guys, hello, Lamilo? Lamilo? Lamilo Small, I guess is how you pronounce it. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But hi, how you doing? But now, anyway, back to my discussion real fast because we still got 15 minutes on this, guys. So, you know, you have some people that actually have gray ethics. And this is a difficult subject to touch on. Gray ethics are ethics that neither help anybody, but they don't hurt anybody either. Like, I've seen people that, you know, the old saying, mind your business. Well, those who mind their business too much can sometimes lead to issues. And that's a gray area, you know. And what I mean by that is, like, if you hear a woman screaming help, go help her. You know, don't walk by. If you see somebody passed out in the streets, see if they're okay. You know, don't drive on by. You know, don't leave them there. You never know. You could save a life. You know, you could stop somebody from accidentally having heat stroke, especially out in hot country. You know, bro said my name right. Nobody ever done that. Oh, Lamilo. All right. That's cool. Hi, Rock. How you doing? We just sitting here chilling, man. But yeah, this gray area of ethics, that's a real hard line to walk. That's like playing a neutral character in D&D. Oh, why are you sad? You know, we can cheer you up. Let the knights know what's going on, brother. But, you know, that's why I founded the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum. We want to walk on good ethics. We want to teach good ethic. We want people to understand that, oh, your hamster died? I'm so sorry. Thank you, Lamilo. You know, I'm glad I was able to actually pronounce it right. I study other cultures and stuff like that, so I hoped to get it right. But thank you very much for subbing, dude. Welcome to the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum, man. We're gonna change the world together, man. Rock, you are loved and appreciated. Always, brother. And beloved pets will always follow us, man. Their spirits always travel with us. If you took good care of it and you let that animal know it was loved, then it definitely will follow you. No problem, Rock. Trust me. I see my pets every night I close my eyes. Aw, poor little guy. I miss my Snips. I had him for about 4 years. He was a turtle. But anyway, that's another good idea of a good ethic. You know, if you got a pet, guys, take good care of it. That animal needs you. He relies on you. You know, he can't take care of himself. You know, not unless you got a buttload of property and it's a goat. You know, I mean, they can pretty much take care of themselves. But oh, Rock, tell her that's cute. Tell her mine used to be named Snips. But anyway, back to my story, guys. So yeah, ethics, taking care of animals, guys. You know, don't beat them, don't hit them. You know, treat them right. There is a right way to teach a dog and a wrong way to teach a dog. I have a dog myself. He's over at the other house right now. He was playing with my niece. He loves tug of war, and she has almost as much energy as he does. They're both nuclear reactors, so he got to play all night long. You know, and it's a good thing for a guard dog to bond with a child like that, because anytime she's in trouble and he's around, but we're not, somebody's gonna be missing an arm. And I'm not joking. The dog can eat through a cow bone in about 5 minutes. You know, so that, he's definitely going to protect her. So then he knew he was loved. Oh, French bulldogs are so cute. They're farty little boys, though, man. They're like a frat boy that had too much pizza. They're just gonna poot all the time, dude. But I love French bulldogs. But they're little farty boys. Hey, Jack, how you doing? Hadn't seen you in a minute, brother. For real. So yeah, you know, if you ever had to ride with one in a car, you know. But it's okay because I love English bulldogs. But my next dog's probably going to be a Great Dane because I love them too, and I got enough room for a Great Dane. But they fart is yeah, their farts are so bad, dude. But you want to know what's worse than that? And we ended up ending the ethics conversation early, but you know what? That's cool. I love hanging out anyway. Um, but yeah, dude, you know what was worse than any dog I've ever smelt in my life, aside from my shuck? You could weaponize my shuck's poots, but my rat. I had a pet rat named Fred. He could clear out a 3-bedroom trailer. I ain't even joking. He did it once. We were all just sitting there, and we literally heard it just a little. And I looked at his cage. I went, did Fred just? Oh God! And I ran, dude. I ran, and before I could reach the door, we all crammed into each other at the same time because it hit everybody at once. That stuff was sentient and predatory. It was awful, but it was so funny. Oh man. Lemilu, you're all good, dude. I'm what country are you from, brother? First off. Scarab, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'm live again. You know, I feel a lot better today, dude. Last night, I'm sorry, guys. My schizophrenia was kicking in really, really bad, and I was hallucinating. I couldn't even see 3 feet in front of me. You know, I know you're here, my love, and I thank you so much, my Jen, for being in here. You know, guys, throw her a lot of love. If you haven't gone to her channel and subbed yet, please do. She's a wonderful woman. She does incredible artwork, pictures. Go check her out. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I feel a lot better. Oh, I feel a lot better, guys. When those happen, my medication puts me to sleep. That's what it's designed for. That's what my antipsychotic does. So when I started to hallucinate, it was just kind of like, okay, I don't feel good. It's time for bed. Guys, I'm sorry. Because that's pretty much what happened, guys. I got off the horn with you guys, and I was out like a light. All right, I laid back and I just went to bed, man. It was bad. No, I am not married yet. Oh, you're German, Lamilu. All right, I got you. No spreche de Deutsch, but a few words, not many, if that makes sense. Yeah, Jen Holder 976, guys. Go check her out. Hang on. Pin. It's okay. I had it from. Oh wow. What did you see? What that? Okay. So, guys, this was interesting. All right. Story time. So, I was seeing the world known as X tier in my head. And the ground was shifting and moving and seemed to have been made out of faces that were laughing. And the walls of the house seemed to have been this kind of weird looking moving crystal that just kept shifting and glowing and changing color. And there was no ceiling. It was just this blank stare straight up into like a nebular cloud. Um, there was these weird eel-like multi-tentacled creatures swimming around in the air with human-like faces that were saying these weird, talking in this weird, strange language that I couldn't understand. But yeah, that's basically what I can remember before I passed out. Ghost favorite time of the night. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much it's like a bad acid trip where you honestly think it's real, but I've been dealing with this for so long that I know it's fake. So then it's just my mind playing tricks on me. Um, so instead I end up either freezing in place or I end up just going to bed, because I don't want to deal with it. It's a pain in the butt. But it's my life, guys. It's just what I have to deal with. And it ain't that bad. It could be worse. My we interviewed my stepmom not that long ago. And she takes like a 2-gallon size bag worth of medication at night. And she takes another batch of medication about the same size in the morning. It's 1.5 gallons. But she has a much worse condition than me, and she recently had a stroke. So she has to deal with a lot worse problems than me. But me personally, I just have to just deal with schizophrenia and epilepsy, which isn't all that bad with my type of schizophrenia. My epilepsy is pretty bad. But my type of schizophrenia isn't all that bad. I do see and hear things, and it can drive you nuts. But I can function is the difference. Most people can't. What's up, Sigma girl? I feel sensations sometimes, yes. It depends on if the thing is dangerous and it tries to hit me. Oh, it's been happening to me since I was a little child, Rock. Yeah, there is a lot of scammers out there, Lamilo. You like France? There is a lot of scammers out there, Lamilo, but I have medication to prove it. So because what started me trying to figure out what was wrong with me was I started having trouble on the job. I started not being able to focus and work, and it started to get real hard. And I started having these seizures constantly, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. Well, I went to the doctor, and the doctors told me, "Well, you have epilepsy," and I was like, "Oh, okay." What do I do about it? And they said, here's Premedone. Take it every day. I said, well, will it stop it? And they said, no, it's just going to prevent it for a long while. It's kind of like it puts it into remission. So I have about 1 or 2 seizures a year. It's not too bad. It used to be 3 or 4 a week. And that was really bad. But I have to take 1,000 milligrams of that crap. And then I have to take 150 milligrams of this aripiprazole, which is a antipsychotic. and that's supposed to help with my schizophrenia, but again, it helps. It doesn't cure it. But, that's why you find outlets. And I found an outlet through YouTube, through several hobbies, and a lot of times through drawing and writing. All right, see you later, Sigma Girl. What's up, Jingles? What's not good? Just me having to deal with my issues? Also, by the way, I forgot to ask, but what it was your favorite art I did? Oh, hell. I gotta go back and look, bro. It's been a minute. I've been reading these laws on opening up this charity, so we could really do the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum. But I'll go back and look again, Rock. I am so sorry. I have just been so busy. There's so much we got going on. The store is going to be opening up soon, because we're about to be hitting 500 subscribers if things keep going the way they're going. And as soon as we do, that's when the merchandise store opens up. All right. Just makes me smile. I love you, man. I hope to see you tomorrow. All right, Lemilu. See you later, brother. It was good having you on here. How do they say? Well, I forgot it. I used to know how to say bye. No, it's all good, Rock. I would ask the same thing, but I just, brother, I totally spaced. I just got to go back and look, which I promise you I will. I'll leave you a comment under my favorite video or under my favorite art, though, so that'll make it work. Just be looking for that comment. Oh, yeah, please, everybody, if you're new, please like and subscribe. My name is Clint Gage. I do several videos. Tonight we did a video on ethics, which we got done a little early, so we decided to hang out instead. I welcome everybody in here. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what your background is, what your religion is. Come on in. Welcome to the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum. Kick your shoes off, stay a while, tell us a story. Which, by the way, guys, speaking of telling a story, I was thinking one of these days I go out in my my Viking tunic with my hat and and one of my walking staffs, and I sat down out in the thicket. And if you guys want me to, I'll actually say one of my stories on here. I'll tell one of my stories from start to finish. Hey, Amber, how you doing? Ooh, I'm doing all right. I'm coughing a little still from quitting smoking. It's probably, doctor says it's probably going to be a while that I'm going to be coughing. There's my Jin Jin again, my pretty baby. She's always being sweet and telling everybody hi. So let's make sure we show Jin Jin some love, guys. And let's go to her site and subscribe to her. She's got 83 subscribers. Let's try to get her up past the hundreds. Finally out of the hospital. That's always good to hear. About to say, how are you feeling? I'm feeling great because honestly, I just needed some sleep. My schizophrenia was just messing with me a little bit. It happens. I was hallucinating a little. 871 subs. Oh, I thought it was 87. I remembered the 8 and the 7, my baby. My bad. Let's try to get her to 1,000 then, guys. I'm sorry, my love. I just remembered the 87. To be honest, baby, I mostly just go straight to your videos. I'm pretty sure you are one too there, Amber. But she's definitely got a lot. She's got more than I do. I've only got 400 and something right now. There you go. Oh, guys. It's been a great night. Getting a little tired, but that's just because I've worked all day, and I had a nice, good hot shower. And anytime you got a full stomach and a nice hot shower, you get a little sleepy. But other than that, guys, it's been awesome. My mom has agreed to do a 3-part series instead of just a 1-part episode and trying to cram everything into one show. We're gonna do 3 shows with it. So that's gonna be good. Nothing better than a good hard day's work and a rest after. Yeah, no kidding. I definitely got that, because I had to do some work over at my friend's house. I did some work over here at my RV. I've got to get a new vacuum cleaner and a mop, and then I can clean the floor. But I broke one of my lanterns. I have no more light in my living room now, but I'm going to fix that. Thank you, Jingles. Oh, it's okay. In all actuality, I was trying to bring my shotgun back in here, and Shuck almost made me trip, so I picked the gun up, in case I fell, and I just straight up smashed the barrel into the bottom of the lantern, and it came crashing down and broke. But it's okay. They're cheap. I bought these lanterns for less than $10 a piece. So even the bigger ones, because like I have this bigger one here, and it's only about $9. That's why the batteries run out of them so fast. But I mean, they last a few days, But anyway, we're going to be going out to the bridge, a hidden bridge that only me and my dad know how to get to, and I'm not going to show y'all how we get there. We're just going to start filming once we get there. But me and my dad might just sit out there and have a conversation. He won't be on camera, but we might just sit there and chit chat with each other and watch out over the creek and everything like that with you guys. I think that's going to be really fun. Thank you, Rock. Thank you very much. Hey, man, actions happen, but I get it. And yeah, like I said, I'm sorry I haven't been able to be in here. I hate pneumonia. Ooh, I'm glad you're feeling better. Pneumonia is an awful thing, sweetie. I'm very glad you're still with us. Pneumonia can kill. Oh yeah, it's gonna be beautiful, sweetheart. The cypress trees are there. You got some Spanish moss hanging down. We call them tree beards. Um, you got the creek running down up underneath the bridge. You got fish moving all the time. It's quiet. It's a beautiful scenery. But it used to lead to a hunting lease, but it's since been disbanded and disused, and only me and my dad have been able to find it. Yeah, pneumonia is no fun. Yeah, pneumonia is no good. But yeah, it does sound like it's gonna be fun there, Jingles. I can't wait till I get to do it. For some reason, couldn't get to her channel. I had to go to a different video and get to her channel. All right, Rock. But hey, at least you managed to find her, right? That's what counts. But yeah, we're gonna go out there. We're gonna do that. We've got baby turtle hunting in June and August. We're going to be going down the creeks and everything like that, looking for baby turtles. We're definitely going to get a waterproof phone case before we do that, though, or hopefully a GoPro if I can learn how to use it. But we're going to figure it out. Anyway, we're going, like I said, we're going to look for some baby turtles. We're also going to be looking for a water moccasin to put on a walking staff. So that's going to be the only animal that we're going to catch that we're not going to take care of. That one's going to be killed. It's going to be turned into catfish bait, and the skin's going to be used, and the bones are going to be used. So even the skull's going to be used, guys. I'm thinking about turning the skull into like a bead for the end of my beard. Good night, there, Rock. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for subbing. Yeah, we have one staff here where we put a copperhead on it. That pattern on there is from a copperhead. That's going to go to Flying 90. But I guess he didn't make it into the show tonight. But It's okay. Not everybody can always make it, but we got 20 minutes left now, guys. Um, it's always good to have y'all on here. I haven't said it yet today, man, but you guys are always great. You know, we have so many people that come in here and sub every single night. You know, I couldn't do this show without you guys. You guys are amazing. You know, I love being able to come on here and talk old school things like ethics and morals and wisdom, pass on wisdom that I was passed on to by older gentlemen from older time frames. What's up, Frost? Brother, question on the entry of Noah's Ark, was the moccasin not allowed on board? I've often thought about this. What animals were not allowed on the ark? Oh, supposedly if you read, I think it's the Book of Enoch, it explains that the unicorn and the dragon were not allowed onto the ark and thus drowned. But other than that, it was supposed to be that every serpent, every reptile, every bird, every one of them, all got to go onto the ark except for dragons and unicorns and mythical creatures, which had to drown with the pagans. Nothing much, John. How you doing? But you'd have to read the Book of Enoch, I think, in order to figure that out. No, because we're all supposed to be descended from Noah and his family again. Why are you mad, Ghost? What's wrong, Bubba? You missed meds? Oh, yeah, you missed meds. Yep, how's everyone doing tonight? You know, Frost and Ghost are one of our youngest knights, but they're some of our most well-behaved kids. Wait, so unicorns and dragons were real? What about the Komodo dragon, bro? They are evil, LOL. Well, they're not evil. They're just nature, you know, because nature's red and claw and fang at all times, brother. You know, it doesn't matter what you are. You're going to draw blood from your enemy. Or you're going to eat it. You know, that's just how nature is. I've even seen a deer eat a snake, believe it or not. So, there's always different legends and everything, but according to my people, the Vikings, dragons are very much real, you know, and I do believe in them. See, that's why I think our religions are correct. Yes, they do have extremely deadly saliva. They actually have venom glands built into their jaws and produce a venom that prevents the blood from clotting. So not only do you slowly die of infection, but you also slowly die from bleeding to death. No, they can swim between all the islands, but they are confined to Indonesia. Yeah, sometimes. Oh yeah, they'll eat. A deer will fight to. I've seen deer eat snakes. Yeah. You know, I don't know why the Book of Enoch was banned, but to be honest, I think it's because it talks about things that they didn't want us to hear. It discusses more about how heaven and hell honestly work, and like for instance, in the Book of Enoch, your sins are burned away one every day. That you may one for every sin. You're punished for every single sin you ever did in different ways, and every time that happens, or you know, your soul is more and more purified until eventually it becomes so purified that you can reach back into heaven. You know, you rejoin what's called the guff, which is the well of souls, because supposedly after Satan is destroyed and defeated by Michael and the end of Satan's reign on earth and Jesus Christ comes back in the book of Revelations, then the world restarts and the guff has to be refilled. And the only way to refill that is with purified souls. kind of like Vikings and their best weapon. Yep, very much so. You're part German, Ghost? So am I. My family and I both believe that we are baptized in the blood and the fire, if that makes any sense. Oh, yeah, it does. I'm kind of fighting between researching different religions, and my family is more Norse than they are Christian. And you see, that's mine. I'm more Icelandic than I am anything, and my Icelandic relatives moved over here before Christianity could take hold of them. Bible we know today was not put together until several hundred years after Jesus Christ died. Yeah, it was. That's true. Hang on just a second. Well, this stream is different. It was fun. What, you leaving, Ghost? But no, I like my Norse family belief. Okay, cool. But I like my Norse family beliefs. You know, we do believe in dragons. Yes, and it was tainted by the Catholic Church. Yes, the Catholic Church was the start of Christianity. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize. Oh yeah, I try to always have good topics to speak on, guys, you know, and religion is something that I've learned a lot about from a bunch of them from all over the world. You know, one of my favorite legends is Journey to the West with Song Wukong, the Monkey King. You know, I love those stories. The stories of Anansi from African legends is really good, or the Groot sling. That thing is from Solomon. You know, it was said to guard the diamond mines of Solomon. So the Groot slang is technically a biblical figure. No, I don't think we're in hell right now, Bubba. I really don't think so. I think we're just in a middle ground. You know, the border marches, if you will. We're in between spiritual and the beginning of reality. So we're stuck in the middle until we can ascend, is what I believe. More of a Buddhist than anything. Not bad, John. It's nice that someone else tries to understand religions, all different religions, because I believe they are all connected. I do too. Could I scroll up? All right, Ghost. It was fun. Yes, no. Where you at, Ghost? Blue, blue, blue. I see the one where you said a deer and it said hi to Frost. Do I need to go higher than that, Ghost? However, we have no idea which life we're on and could be our last chance to prove worthy. You know, that is true. You know, that is very, very true. I said I hanged with my friends. Oh, okay. It was fun. I didn't. Okay. Sorry, I didn't scroll up high enough there, Ghost. But thank you for reminding me, buddy. You know, I'm still trying to get the hang of this thing. I still got to come on here and literally play around with it. I used to think that we were stuck in hell on earth. That's why I had brimstone carved into my arm, because it was kind of world is it where a woman can kill her child, but I've grown up since then. You know, that's very true. You know, Link, I don't play a guitar, but I am trying to learn how to play this. Ta-da! I am trying to learn how to play the fiddle. So maybe one day. Come on, 3 more likes. Thank you, Jingles. Yeah, like and subscribe our Japanese Ghost. But yeah, I want to learn how to play the fiddle. My grandpa did. And it would be a nice tribute to him to be able to play the fiddle myself. Well, we've got 10 minutes and 10 seconds, guys. So, Let's see. I believe it starts with the 12 zodiacs, and the last one is Libra because it's the only one that is not a living being. It's the scales where your heart is weighed. That's a neat way of looking at it. That is a very, very neat way of looking at it. I never thought about that concept before. Amber, you're rather philosophical if nobody's ever told you. Like and subscribe a Russian ghost. Dobre utro, dobre. Anyway, whew, man, I never realized how much just talking for an hour can actually dry out your throat because I'm usually kind of a quiet guy. But coming on here, you wouldn't expect it. Up there he is, all Russian. Hey, why did Russia get to space sooner? Because they were Russian. Oh, and there he is. Ich spreche the Deutsch. Oh, man. I'm jumping off here. I have an early morning, but I saw you were live later on, man. See you later, John. It was nice to see you here, dude. Look who I found it out. Huh? I figured out how to translate words. Yay. Yeah, see you later, John. Thank you for being on the show, man. It was good to have you here. I hope you become a knight if you aren't already. Oh, guys, it has been a long, hard work day, and I am glad it is coming to a close, But, do you ever go noodling? Oh, yeah, I've been noodling quite a few times. In fact, that was how I caught my first alligator snapping turtle. Thank God I didn't catch the wrong end. I caught him by a back leg, and I drug him out. But yeah, I've been noodling several times. Largest one I ever caught noodling was 65 pounds, and he swallowed half my arm. But yeah, I've been noodling. I've been jug fishing. I've been noodle fishing, which is where you literally take a pool noodle and you use that. Oh yeah, good eating, but I didn't eat the alligator snapping turtle. Instead, we brought him home and kept him as a pet for a while and named him Gamera. We definitely had that one. First time noodling, express your fear day one. I didn't actually have any fear. It was more excitement than anything. The only thing that was running through my mind was knowing my luck I was going to stick my hand up underneath the log and get bit by an alligator. But it didn't happen. But I was more excited than any kind of fear because, guys, I grew up in the swamps. I'm not scared of them. Oh, you meant the catfish. Yeah, the catfish is real good eating. Well, that was awesome eating before it got all done. You got chased by a rhino today? Where are you, Amber? How'd you get chased by a rhino? Ever been out on the bayou fishing boats or shrimping boats now that was experienced too? I never went on the shrimping boats or anything like that. I was an alligator hunter. We were deep swamp people. We kind of didn't really bother with those things. We made our own traps and used cast nets and trout lines, or perch traps, Ha ha, we did it. We did it. Yeah, we got 20 likes, man. Let's go. Yeah, we got 5.5 more minutes, guys, and then it's gonna be time to call it quits. I'm probably gonna be going to bed early again tonight, guys. And the reason being, I woke up late the past 2 days in a row. I would like to have coffee in the morning. If if not coffee, I would like me a Monster before Morning Mojo or during Morning Mojo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Going off into the Gulf would let's see, do in the Gulf to make some money to pay for cancer treatments. Oh yeah, no. What I had to do is oh, I got you, man. That's some hard work working on them shrimping boats, but it's always good. Be real with us, bro. Wise Koya, what is your opinion on the state of the relationship in the West? Be real with us. I think it's a total crap show, bro. Um, I think I think Trump did a mistake, and he started an international war with illegal immigrants by accident. Instead of doing what he was supposed to do, and it's caused a lot of problems. It really has. And he should have kept his nose to himself and did it quietly. See you later, Ghost. Have an amazing night. Glad to see you, brother. Keep it spooky, man. So yeah, guys. It's horrible seeing the state that our country is in right now. I have several friends in LA that I talk to, and they don't like the state that their whole entire state's in. The only person who's even okay with his living conditions in the area he's at is Flying 90, and even then he has issues with the amount of trash he finds every time he goes on a run. You too, Ghost, man. Relationships between men and women. Oh, okay. Relationships between men and women. That's falling apart. All right. That is absolutely going down the trash because we have lost what it means to truly know love. We have lost what it means to truly feel love. Me and my Jin are a different story. We truly love each other. We are going to hold on to each other. But we've lost what it means to say forever, what it means to truly make an oath, and what it means to truly stand by someone's side, especially here in America. We've gotten to the point where guys are piggy banks and women are baby factories, and that's not right. That's far from how things should be. It should be we're partners. One person takes care of one part of the work. One person takes care of the other part of the work. That's why we had a housewife or we had a stay-at-home husband. That was why those things happened, because somebody needed to be a breadwinner, somebody needed to be a homemaker, because otherwise the house falls apart, guys. Or you got to pay for a maid, and who can afford that? And there's too many spoiled women out there. There's too many men tired of it. And here in the West, relationships are few and far between. We mostly have situationships. And that is a very, very sad reality of America. And that's something I might actually talk on, because love isn't a game, guys. Love is a real power. It's a power. It can turn you from the lowest man to the greatest human being the world has ever seen. Real love. Well, guys, we have a few seconds left. So, I haven't lost that for 21 years. I stood for a woman, and at 19, she was diagnosed with breast cancer and multiple sclerosis, and I stood by her to the end. Our youth doesn't have that. You know what? I salute you, Amber. I really do. No, Flying 90's not here, Davey. Separation of the media for whom allowed the subliminal to have this way. Actually, you know who I blame? I blame the politicians that took away the ability to properly discipline your children. Because if you could properly discipline your kids, then a lot of these people wouldn't have grown up this way because I was properly disciplined. And by that, I mean every now and then you need a good ass whooping. You know, every child does. You know, I know a few adults that need a good ass whooping, but that's just the way it is, guys. But we've hit the literally last of the show, guys. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming in. You know, I couldn't ask for a better audience. And y'all have made tonight's final thoughts amazing. So remember, love your mama, love your papa, love yourself, be kind, and always find a way to help, guys. I'll talk to you later. See ya. Shout out from the swamp. Later from a gator.